Good evening. Welcome to the Ridge Performing Arts Center. My name is Michael Fackelman, Supervisor for Visual Performing Arts, and it's my pleasure to welcome Cedar Hill School to the Ridge Performing Arts Center. How about a round of applause for all of our performers tonight? Oh, so enthusiastic. It's not cold in here, it's warm in here, better than being outside. So before we begin this evening's concert, just a few things for you. As you've noticed, we have our QR codes for the programs. It's working out this way. We used to put signs out in the lobby, but this has worked out just fine. So we're not killing any trees, and we're not forgetting to change the placards and get the wrong programs and all that kind of good stuff. So the concert also is being recorded this evening, and it'll be on the Ridge Performing Arts website, which is up there as well. So there's a concert recordings tab. Give me about 24 hours, 48 hours, depending upon when it comes down from the cloud, and we get it processed, and we'll get it up there. I also will send a link to the teachers, and they can post it or send it out to all of you as well. It's a great opportunity to not only see your child's performance, but to see some of the other concerts. So we've had a series of concerts that started in December with the secondary schools. They're all online. We have certainly our 4 elementary schools happening in January. We have a dance recital coming up later in the month. We have another band showcase coming up that features our 5th grade students, middle school students, high school students all together in the concert. There's always a lot going on in the pack. Oh, we have a musical Cinderella's coming up as well. So we hope to see you at some of our events. And as you sit and watch your children perform tonight, especially for our new students, the other schools give you an idea of what's to come. So starting out as a beginner, it's a great time for our students, and to see where they're going to go by the time they get to high school, it really is a wonderful opportunity. If you can come to a live performance, all of our events are also listed on our website. Please check it out, and we'd love to have you come and join us. So one of the things I talk to your children about before the walls in the back open up is safety. It always is top of mind for me to make sure that our students get on and off the stage appropriately and safely. One of the things that happens all the time, and it's gotten less now that cell phones have gotten so much better, is flash photography. So I've said this before, so some of you may have heard it, so laugh when you know you're supposed to laugh. So if you've ever looked into a bright light, and we have several hundred here, and look away, you get a whole bunch of little tiny black dots. Music is also a bunch of little black dots. And when you put those black dots with those black dots, it's problematic. You can't see your music. So if you have a camera and it has a flash, I'm begging, I'm asking, please don't use it. There's plenty of lights on the stage, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get a nice picture. If you're someone who likes to hold up their phone or their iPad or whatever you have with you to record the device, again, we are recording this for you, you certainly can do that, but just be mindful of who's behind you. We don't want to block anyone's view. And I think that's about it. So without further ado, it's my pleasure to introduce Ms. Kendall Casey and our 4th and 5th grade orchestra students. Thank you very much.
first, thank you so much for your patience while we tune. String instruments are notoriously horrible in the winter because they don't like getting cold, just like the string players. So I have a couple of thank yous to say today. Thank you so much to Mr. Fackelman and our administration. Thank you to Mrs. Euler and Ms. Thompson, Mr. Berry, and all of the PAC team, Elefante Music, who was here to help us tune tonight, our CHS teacher volunteers, and my coworkers, Mrs. Ferguson, Ms. Curlew, and a huge shout out to Mr. Altman and Ms. Curran, who were here while I was on maternity leave, and they held together the show, and it was wonderful to have them in our program, so it was really great. And of course, you parents, thank you so much. We always say our program doesn't run without you, with encouraging practicing at home, getting to morning rehearsals with the crazy schedule this year. We know that's hard, we know it's a lot, so we really, really appreciate you parents and for all of your support. And to our amazing accompanist, Mrs. Russ, thank you so much. And I'm not entirely sure what time it is, but probably like in 15 minutes you'll be getting an email from me. There's a reminder that we have no morning rehearsal for 4th grade orchestra tomorrow. And they don't need their instruments at school. We'll be doing fun activities and lessons without our instruments. And that's about it. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the rest of the show.
How about another round of applause for our orchestra students? We're happy to welcome back Miss Casey. We missed her. We're glad she's back, and the students, we're all having a great time. Mr. Altman did a great job preparing the students. We were thrilled to be able to get him. Another thing that we're thrilled about are the amount of teachers that come out from Cedar Hill every year to assist in our concerts. Without their assistance, without them guiding your students and pointing them and pushing them where they need to go, who knows where they'd end up in this place. So thank you to our Cedar Hill teachers that are helping us out tonight. Okay, so it's my pleasure to introduce Ms. Ferguson and the 4th and 5th grade bands. Thank you.
everyone. Let's get one more round of applause for the fourth grade band that just got off the stage. Those of you who have a child who was in that ensemble, you know what they sounded like in September. They just got their instruments at the beginning of the school year, so they had to learn how to open up the case appropriately so that all the stuff doesn't fall out. They had to learn how to put all the pieces together. Clarinet and saxophone players have to set up a reed, and that's weird. So there's a lot of new stuff that just happened, and they looked and sounded amazing. Like, I can't believe they're like 9-year-olds. That's so cool. Yeah. Up on stage with me now is the fifth grade band. Some students actually in this band either switched instruments or just started a new instrument in September as well, while others started last year. So they got to do the Hot Cross Buns and Mary Had a Little Lamb concert last year. We have 2 pieces for you today. The first one is called, what is it? I'm just checking to make sure that they have it in order. Fanfare on Ode to Joy, so you might recognize the tune from that one, and then our second song is called The Lost Kingdom. If you like what you hear, the fifth grade band is joining with all of the other fifth grade bands in the district for our band showcase concert, and we're going to be performing these 2 songs. I call it a mega band because there's usually like a little over 100 fifth graders up on stage. It's really cool. So if you don't have a student in band and you're interested in that concert, send me an email and I'll send you the info, all right? So this is the fifth grade band. Did I stall enough? Are we all here? Nope, not yet. Any good jokes? Why did the chicken cross the road? We're not sure. What else? Why did the whale cross the road? The chicken retired. Is this gonna be good? Okay. What do you call a seagull that flies over the bay? A bagel. All right, I think we are all up on stage and we're ready to perform for you. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy. while percussionist is just getting set up for their last song, I just wanted to say thank you to those of you who have children who are here with instruments in hands. I know what it is like to have to listen to beginners play instruments. I'm one of a very big family, and everyone in my family played instruments, and my parents came to all of the concerts. So I know the dedication that it takes to bring them here. It's worth it. They're having so much fun. They look great, they sound great, and I just wanted to say thank you again. All right, I think I stalled it enough, so here we go.
How about another round of applause for our band students? And our final performing group of the evening, our 4th and 5th grade chorus under the direction of Ms. Taylor Carolou. Thank you all so much for coming out tonight.
those voices up there. Can we give them another round of applause? What a joy. And it's just so amazing to have these kids since kindergarten, to watch them. It's lovely, and it's been such a great experience with them, and I feel like they've just become a really great group. Our rehearsals, we have so much fun. And we just talk about music, and we talk about the feelings, and we're just so happy to share them with you. So I don't want to reiterate too much of Mrs. Ferguson and Mrs. Casey said a lot of great thank yous, but thank you to our teachers for helping and supporting. Colin Berry and his crew, they're awesome. Give them a round of applause. Thank you so much. Mr. Fackelman, thank you. My gosh, Miss Thompson, Mrs. Euler, so grateful. My colleagues, Mrs. Ferguson and Mrs. Casey, we've been working together for so long, and we just get it. It's great, so I'm grateful for them. Parents, thank you. All of the emails, all of the things. I'm so sorry if you're like, spam, mark it spam, right? But thank you for all of that stuff. It helps us keep growing and going. And I do hope that these students continue music no matter what. I always tell them it's okay if they just want to try it, and that's great, but it does a lot of special things, and it's been really lovely getting to work with them. And last but not least, we cannot do this without Mrs. Russ. So we love her. She's part of our family, and we do have to share her with the other elementary schools and the middle school. But she also has a full studio. She's a wonderful piano teacher and a mother and a friend, and I'm so grateful. And she practices a lot. So kids, even adults practice. But we love her. So yeah, thank you. So we're gonna end our concert with "This Is Me" from The Greatest Showman. So I know a lot of you, want to sing along. That's totally fine. And yeah, thank you so much, and have a great night.
Stranger to the dark, hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us.
All right, I think we need one more huge round of applause. That was an amazing concert. Nice job. Parents, thank you so much. I know that it's hard working and getting kids here on time, especially for those early morning rehearsals and helping and listening while they practice at home, which is fun as well. So we really appreciate all your support for the arts. We'd like to give a huge thank you to Mrs. Ferguson. A big thank you to Mrs. Casey, who put on an amazing show, even while being out for part of the year. A big thank you to Miss Curlew. And we could not do it without Miss Russ, who works with all of the buildings. No easy feat. And just wanted to thank you one more time for taking the time to come here today and see all of the amazing accomplishments. So thank you once again. So for pickup, we're going to have our band kiddos. They're going to be over there out in the hallway gathering the materials. Orchestra students only will be out here, and our chorus kiddos will be making their way down soon. Thank you so much and have a great night.